5.6 Chapter 56 Safety Services. Chapter 56 covers the general requirements for safety services. Safety services are essential for maintaining safety in buildings, especially during emergencies. 5.6.1 discuss the general requirements for safety services, including emergency lighting, fire pumps, lifts, and detection. Chapter 56 outlines the requirements for various safety services. Scope. This chapter covers general requirements for safety services and the selection and erection of electrical supply systems for safety services. Electrical safety sources such as electrolysis processes are outside of the scope. Safety services, emergency lighting systems, fire pump systems, fire rescue lifts, fire detection, CO detection, fire evacuation, smoke ventilation, fire services essential medical systems, industrial safety systems, essential requirements. Safety services may be required to operate at all relevant times, including during mains and local supply failure and through fire conditions. Sources for safety services include storage batteries, primary cells, generator sets, or a separate feeder. These sources should be different from those for general use. Classification of safety services: automatic versus non-automatic. Power supply, where the changeover period must be less than or equal to half a second. Examples include luminaires of operating theaters and little equipment containing a light source that is essential for its application life supporting medical equipment. Less than or equal to 15 seconds might include equipment within 15 seconds, and it must be able to maintain that for a period of up to 24 hours. Greater than 15 seconds may include sterilization equipment, technical building into installations, cooling equipment. Wiring systems. Wiring systems should be selected to meet the requirements of the relevant code of practice, approach to the application, and should be mounted and installed in such a way the circuit integrity will not be impaired during a fire. Wiring for control and bus systems of safety services should accord with the same occurrence as the wiring, which is abused for the safety services. Documentation. In addition to a general schematic diagram, full details of all electrical safety sources should be given. This information should be maintained adjacent to the distribution board, and a single line diagram is sufficient. Drawings of the electrical safety installation should be available showing the exact location of all equipment and distribution boards with equipment designation, safety group with final circuit designation, and particulars and purpose of the equipment and special switching and monitoring equipment for the safety power supply such as visual or acoustic warning equipment. BS7671 is the main backbone, which you then put extra content onto with the details of the finest systems. If you're doing emergency lighting, you also have to follow BS5266, BSEN 1838, and BS5266. It's a series of them to look at.